Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2023 or Pokemon Horizons the Series anime episode review. This time I am talking about episode 20. So, let's get to it. The episode begins where the previous one ended, with Liko, Roy, and company encountering Kabu at Mitchell's Cafe. Kabu is immediately surrounded by people, revealing how popular he is. He then praises Liko and Sprigatito for their leaf age. He says that their bond is palpable. His compliment makes Liko happy. Roy is then reminded that he needs to ask Kabu about Rayquaza. But before he can, Kabu goes for a jog. So Liko and Roy chase after him. While Roy catches up to him, Kabu simply thinks that they are jogging as well, and he soon leaves them behind since they cannot keep up. Eventually, Liko and Roy get to Motostoke Stadium, where they soon meet Wakaba, an apprentice gym trainer. She leads Liko and Roy into the stadium once they say that they need to see Kabu. On the way, Wakaba expresses just how much she admires Kabu, which is why she wants to become an official gym trainer. And even though she has yet to pass a gym test, she will keep doing her best. She will keep training until she dies. Inside the stadium, Liko and Roy get to see Kabu, who remembers them. After introducing themselves, Roy asks about Rayquaza, which surprises Kabu. He says that he might know something about it, but first he wonders why Liko and Roy are searching for it. Roy shows him the ancient Pokeball, saying that Rayquaza was once inside of it, but it escaped, so he wants to find it and catch it. Kabu then turns to Liko to hear her reason. She says that she believes that Rayquaza is connected to everything that has happened to her. Therefore, she wants to know more about it. Kabu sees their determination clearly, but he tells them that they will inevitably battle Rayquaza, so he wonders if they are ready for said scenario. Roy says that they will just keep trying until they succeed. Since they have the resolve to fight, Kabu offers to help them sharpen their skills, citing the duty of gym leaders to encourage young trainers. Liko and Roy happily and excitedly accept his offer. First up, Kabu says that they need to work on the basics. They need to refine their basic moves in order to raise their power. This will allow them to reach a higher aptitude level in battle. To do this, Kabu summons an adorable army of Litwick, some with their flame lit, others with their flame off. He then goes over the rules of the training. While staying within the red circle, Sprigatito must use Leaf Age to extinguish flames, while Fuecoco must use Ember to ignite them. To begin with, there are 10 Litwick of each type. Whoever gets all 20 Litwick to match their respective task wins. With the rules out of the way and with Liko and Roy raring to go, the training begins. At first, they struggle, since the Litwick are nimble enough to avoid every attack, even when Sprigatito and Fuecoco rapidly fire their moves. Eventually, Roy and Fuecoco manage to score a point, which motivates Liko and Sprigatito to take it right back. Liko and Sprigatito then target a Litwick that is far away, A normal leafage is not able to extinguish its flame from such a distance. So Liko has Sprigatito use a big leafage, which does succeed. However, the big leafage is too slow, so the Litwick can easily avoid it. So Liko has Sprigatito compact the big leafage to make it faster while preserving its power. This works perfectly on the fast-moving Litwick. With both types of leafage at their disposal, Liko and the Sprigatito get on a roll, and they take a clear lead. Kabu compliments them for their skills. Roy soon panics when he sees Liko take the lead. He pushes Fuecoco to attack as fast as possible. While Fuecoco obliges, it misses every shot, and it soon collapses due to hunger. So they take a break to allow the Pokemon to eat. Roy laments himself, saying that he is a failure of a trainer. However, Kabu encourages him, saying that failure is a better teacher than success. He tells him to train until he dies, revealing who Wakaba got the quote from. Roy is inspired to do his best, and soon the training resumes. Liko and the Sprigatito continue to have the advantage. However, Roy, after deciding to learn from his mistake of just attacking as fast as possible, gets the idea to have Fuecoco sing to improve its aim and power. This allows them to turn the tables. They catch up and steal the lead. While Liko and the Sprigatito fight back, Roy and the Fuecoco do not let up, and so the gap just widens. In the end, when she is about to lose, Liko realizes that she can make a comeback by targeting a group of Litwick. However, seeing Roy and the Fuecoco so eager to win makes her hesitate, which allows Roy and the Fuecoco to put the final nail in the coffin. Losing frustrates Sprigatito, and Liko apologizes as a result. Kabu says that they got some good training. Now it's time to put it to the test by battling him. He surprisingly enlists Wakaba's help, making it a double battle. So, on the battlefield, Liko, Roy, and their partners get ready to face Kabu and Wakaba, who send out Centiskorch and Roly-Coly respectively. The battle begins with Fuecoco using Ember on Centiskorch. However, Ember does nothing, since Centiskorch has Flash Fire as its ability. Sprigatito then uses Leafage, which also does nothing, since Centiskorch has double resistance to grass. Centiskorch counterattacks with Flame Wheel, which lands a clean hit. It then uses Bug Bite, which does not find its mark. Wakaba and Roly-Coly are at a loss, since they have no chance to do anything. Roy decides that they need to work together to win, so Sprigatito uses a big Leafage to blind Centiskorch. It then uses Quick Attack, and Fuecoco uses Tackle. However, Centiskorch uses Flamethrower to break through the Leafage and blast back Sprigatito and Fuecoco. While Liko is at a loss, Roy remains resolute, and he starts singing. This gives Fuecoco the strength to stand back up. Centiskorch uses Flamethrower, and Fuecoco counters with Ember. However, due to its incredible fighting spirit and determination and Roy's motivation, it manages to turn Ember into Flamethrower. Both flamethrowers clash, but predictably, Fuecoco is no match for Centiskorch, whose flamethrower overpowers Fuecoco's, who takes a direct hit and is knocked out. While they lost, Roy is happy because Fuecoco learned the flamethrower. Since Roy and Fuecoco are out, Kabu leaves Liko and Sprigatito to Wakaba and Roly-Coly, saying that this will be Wakaba's gym test. So, Roly-Coly uses Smackdown, but Sprigatito uses Leafage to break through it and land a direct hit. Roly-Coly counters with Rapid Spin. However, Sprigatito avoids it and it uses Leafage to knock down Roly-Coly. Liko gets ready to finish the battle, but seeing Wakaba's determination to win makes her hesitate, even though Sprigatito is very much eager to fight and it continues to do so. In the end, Liko surrenders in order to give Wakaba the win. This baffles everyone. Liko justifies her decision by saying that Sprigatito must be tired from the training. However, Wakaba does not accept this, saying that she won't be satisfied if she becomes a gym trainer by having someone give her a free win. She says that dreams don't mean anything if you cannot achieve them yourself. She then runs off in frustration. With Roly-Coly in hand, Kabu reveals to Liko that he noticed that she also hesitated during the training. Turns out that Liko did not realize that she did. Kabu surmises that she wanted to respect Roy and Wakaba's feelings more than she wanted to win. That she is clearly a nice and compassionate girl. However, he warns her that kindness is not always the right path in battle, since her opponents will be doing their best to win. How would they feel if Liko just lets them win? And how would Sprigatito feel when it's doing its best to win as well? Liko apologizes to Sprigatito, who gives her the cold shoulder. She then apologizes to Wakaba, who apologizes for lashing out. So they both reconcile and promise to do their best going forward. Everyone then gathers up to hear what Kabu has to say regarding Rayquaza. He reveals that he saw it one morning while out jogging. He thought he was dreaming, but he now knows he wasn't. He adds that Rayquaza flew west. Back on the airship, Liko and Roy share what they learned. The team determines that Rayquaza went to the Galar mine, so they decide to head there next. The episode ends with Liko staring at the stars while recalling the last thing Kabu told her before they parted ways. That winning is not the only path in battle. There are sure to be as many paths as there are trainers. So she should find her own path, one she can believe in. So that's the short but detailed summary of the episode. Now it's time to highlight, analyze, and comment on my favorite moments and or moments that are noteworthy/interesting. It goes without saying, of course, that it was awesome to see Kabu mentoring Liko and Roy. He helped them improve tremendously, not just as trainers but also as people. he taught them valuable lessons which adds meaning to his appearance. He was not brought in just because he had never appeared in the anime before, or because it would just be fun to have him appear. Instead, they gave him an important role to play, and one that suits him given his strong inclination towards training and improving himself. And beyond just helping Liko and Roy become better, he also provided them with valuable information, ensuring that he leaves a mark on the story. His character also just translated wonderfully into the anime. Specifically, I love how he jogged everywhere, even just to move forward a few feet. It was also great to see him battle, especially since he used the Scourge, one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 8. However, I am disappointed with the fact that the battle was short, that he did not Gigantamax Scourge, though I get why he didn't, and that he did not battle Liko and Roy by himself, which would have allowed him to get more battle time while also making him more imposing, since he can take both of them on solo. But even with these negatives, I still enjoyed what we got. Finally, I love that Fuecoco learned the Flamethrower, which is of course better and cooler than Ember, that Liko, Roy, and their Pokemon got better when it comes to battling, and that Liko's character was deepened by calling out qualities of her that were already apparent, but were not considered a flaw until now. It will be interesting to see how she balances her emotions and feelings in the future. But those are my thoughts on and analysis of the episode. Now it's time to bring this review to a close by going over my overall opinion of the episode. So overall, this episode was great. It was certainly not as amazing as I hoped it would be, and it honestly could have been better. However, it was still enjoyable, and it provided several things I was not expecting, meaning that it managed to surprise me, which is always nice. But that's the review and the video. So, as always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this one right away. Additionally, down in the description, I have affiliate links for GameStop, which is where I buy all my gaming related stuff, affiliate links for Amazon, which is where I buy all my stuff that is not gaming related or groceries, and a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. These links will all allow you to support me directly if you would like to. I would very much appreciate it. Also, I have a link to my second channel, where I cover Resident Evil. If this is something that would interest you, then please check said channel out. Thank you so very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.